Fingerstyle is a specialist guitar technique which involves playing the melody, the bass and sometimes even the percussion all on one guitar. Due to some of its techniques, it can be quite a difficult skill to master. The techniques of fingerstyle are seen as complicated due to the rhythmic use of both the right and the left hand. In terms of the right hand, most fingerstyle songs will use arpeggio, which is the idea of playing a chord one string at a time. However, the technique, due to its speed, would be played with 4 fingers. Similarly, on the left hand, due to the speed required to play, using techniques such as hammer-ons and pull-offs are the best way to produce results that sound like an original song played on one instrument. Today I will be giving a performance and then a tutorial of a very basic fingerstyle song, Faded by Alan Walker. The song is performed in standard tuning, that is E, A, D, G, B, E, from the thickest string to the thinnest. You will also be placing a capo on 5th fret. This song is played using the chords A minor, F major 7th, a variant of F, C, and G. To begin with, we will discuss the bass line. The entire song follows a very specific style of bass line, which can be split into 2 parts. The first part is played purely using the root notes of each chord. You'll be playing A minor, then to F major 7th, then to C, then to G. Played correctly, this sounds like this. The second bass line is using the chorus, and it is far more simple. First we'll start with the A minor chord, playing the root note, then to the variant of F, then to C, and then back to G. Played correctly, this sounds like this. With the simple part out of the way, now it's time to begin learning the melody. You'll begin by playing A minor using the bass line that was previously given to the verse. At the same time, you will play a small riff using the B string and the G string. It goes as such. To look at the melody, that's the next chord from there is the F. You'll carry on with the bass line, and this time go to the high E string, then to 3rd fret on the B string, next up to the C, you'll put the same strings as in the A minor chord, and then to the G. This is only one finger on the top string on 3rd fret. So you'll go from C and then back to A minor. You can use this for the entire verse line using variants with your pinky finger on 3rd fret on the B string and 3rd fret on the E string. Most variants work, so it's up to you to find a sound that you like. The chorus follows a very similar pattern, however there is one slightly different chord in. To begin with, we will be going with the A minor again, playing the bass line specified for the chorus. Also this time the melody is far simpler. It will be played as such. You'll see here I'm variating between the B string and the G string in a rapid pattern. So then you will play one note on the E string, still an A minor, and then go to the variant of F. This variant is the low E 1st fret, the D 3rd fret, and the high E 5th fret. This is slightly more complicated than the previous arpeggio. You'll play the outer 2 strings, and then the B. You will then repeat this pattern, but rather than using the low E string, you'll use the D string. So you'll be playing you'll then move your ring finger down to the 3rd fret on the low E to play. Next you'll be moving to a C chord, in which you'll be playing the A and the high E strings. You'll play this in a manner similar to the A minor. There is no change towards the end. Then finally, you'll go to the one-fingered G chord shown earlier and play the low E and the B. Then the little riff at the end . By combining the 2 sections just taught with some slight variants, you will now be able to play Faded by Alan Walker in a fingerstyle format.